Oh, good.
Hey, bonjour, mes amis. It's just been a visit. Yeah. Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're all right out there. And that's so. Yes, we're now in Germany, not too far from the Dutch border. We made it across, so we're on the Autobahn section now. This is a de-restricted section, dual carriageway, and this I'm just trying to remember. This is Autobahn Route 1, Hartzelini. That's the area we're in at the moment. And a street sign coming up on the road. So which one's this? Waldseite Sud. So then you've got all the cameras up here and that, because it's not always a de-restricted zone. Not always. But here at the moment it is. I'm only doing 110 k's, but so you can see my speed at the moment at 110. And so what we're going to do a top speed run. So so stay tuned. It's about to happen at any moment. So I'm just going to go down to fourth gear. Down to fourth, I'll go down to third. Should have taken that one. I could have done a standing start test. And that's right. See you, Park Nordhorn. Slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit. No, not too many going fast, probably because the price of fuel's too expensive for a lot of people at the moment. And this is the de-restricted section. There we go. And you're doing 100, 115, 120. Another car coming up behind me. But one of the things I wanted to show is that what I've been trying to show is that I'm just trying to do some Australian average motorway speeds, and compared to people that usually go much faster, even though we're only doing 115, which is common on most motorways in Australia. 120 now on the speedo, and you've got someone that's about to overtake me right now. So yeah, so it's 119, 120. And not everybody likes to drive fast, but we've got traffic up here as well, so our friend up here's had to slow down. Volkswagen Tiguan, and of course with a lot of European countries, if you look at the first digits of the number plate, it gives you an idea of what town that people are from. So so this one in front of us is originally from Osnabrück, so Osnabrück's not too far from here. So we'll just do a little bit of a run. So I'll do a bit of a run. Actually, we might take this exit here. No one's in the right lane. We'll take this exit here, so that way I can give you an idea of pretty much just going from low speeds. Ausfahrt, that's the German word for exit, everybody. It's not about being flatulent. Okay, so Ausfahrt means exit.
In 200 meters, continue straight on Nordhorner Straße.
It's taken us a little bit further
now
up, so I can
continue straight.
Do a U-turn. No, it's going to go straight. Okay, so coming at this junction here, so this will take us straight onto the Autobahn.
In 600 meters, turn right.
600 meters, turn right. Oh, yep, I know what it's doing. Yep. Recenter that. So currently wants us to take Nordhorner Straße, Nordhorner Street. Yes. Oh well. Yeah. So you got this is actually Autobahn Route 30. So that back that way takes you to Osnabrück and Oberhausen, and but our intention is to go towards Denmark. That's what our intention is, and so still got a fair way to go, even if I zoom out. We'll cross again to the Rhine. Recenter. Yeah, show what's the name. Our present position near Bad Bentheim. Here in Germany, Bad Bentheim. It zooms right up. So yeah, a bit of a traffic jam up here. This is Osnabrück up here, so still a fair way away. I'll recenter that. Okay, just wait for the lights to change. That's all it comes down to. So yes, waiting. Bad Bentheim 4Ks. You've got the signs over here too. Schuttorf and Quendorf. There's Nordhorn 13 Ks. Bad Bentheim 4Ks. Schuttorf 6, Quendorf 3. And the street up here is called Bahnhofstrasse. Bahnhof Street. This one's taking a fair while. It's all working though. They all seem to be working. This is going to take us a little bit up. We U-turn. We turn. Here we go, green light.
In 600 meters, turn right onto Nordhorner Straße.
And of course, like a lot of other European countries, Germany has power generating windmills too. Very common throughout Europe. Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, Belgium does, France stuff definitely does. You name it, everywhere. Hungary. So yeah, this is where it's getting us to
Now
do a
turn
U-turn.
right.
Windorf. This is where it's going to get us to do the, what's the name, Northstrasse. Private area.
Now make a U-turn.
Now make a U-turn. It's going to, interesting bloody claims for this thing. It's going to try and do a U-turn somewhere. And that's private land, parking forbidden. Strange bloody curious directions the sat-nav gives sometimes. Very curious. But we've got to head back up the other way. We know that much. That we know for certain. Behind, no one coming from your direction. There we go, we are all clear. There we go. Thanks all, Gemeinders Isterberg. There we go, everybody. Back on track again. Sporting Dacia.
Continue straight.
Very short gearing. Red line at 5,000 RPM. Certainly not fast, is it? That's for sure. So Osnabrück, Amsterdam. This is going to take us back the way we came. But onto the entry ramp, of course, and not the exit ramp. Not really in the business of going the wrong way down exit ramps. So yeah.
It's usually not recommended.
It's not recommended, no, that's for sure. Benny Lou's. That's a Dutch truck company. And these lights have prepare for green as well, where it'll go from red and amber, and then to green. There you are. Won't be fast getting onto the Autobahn because we've got traffic. Got this couple of trucks. There we go. This just takes us onto the Autobahn. Strange, really. You got that Polish registered truck, and you got that sign on the truck on the right door saying "Attention, attention, angle mort." Attention meaning caution, and that's French. Angle mort means dead angle, so we say
Now
blind spots in
continue
English.
straight on A30.
Angle mort means dead angles in French. So okay, signal on.
For 56 kilometers.
There we go, here we go everybody. Top speed run. 96 k's in the third at 5 am. We'll see how the traffic pans out for a run. We are 129, 134 and fourth at 5,000 RPM. Hanover 207, Osnabrück 70. There we go. 161. Of course your noise increases and that, but you can still have a conversation. 170, see what the traffic is up ahead. 75, there we go. 179, 180, yes we see 180. We're up at the 6th. There we are, full throttle, top gear. Throttle, top gear. 181, 180. That's at 3,800 RPM and top gear and 6th gear. To get faster than that though, so you've got to watch up ahead. You've got trucks that pull out now and again. You've always got to drive with vigilance. And this is what we call the elephant race in Germany. There you go, the truck pulls back, overtaken. Yes, there we go. Just keep it going down. What's the sign say up here? Kreuzschüttorf Nord, North Schüttorf, 2,000 metres, 2 k's. So there we go, back out there again, wind him up. So yeah, so Autobahn route, it's a fair way. Yeah, just keep it flat. All good. Always Osnabrück Sud. Autobahn, no speed limit. Move out of the outside lane. 76, 78, 79, get 180, there you go. 181, 182. Takes a fair while to get past 180 though. 182, I'll go up to 6th gear. You're always paying attention to your road ahead, anticipating motorway from Autobahn on-ramps. You've got some traffic entering the on-ramp. Again, being vigilant, paying attention to what's ahead. There you go. So vigilance is key when you're driving at high speeds. Vigilance is key, it's most important. Hazard anticipation is a big thing. But even around the 180 mark, 182, 183 Ks, the car's very stable, and that, very stable, very short-footed. And yes, it does get a little noisier and that, but it's definitely not intolerable. And it seems to work very well. But yeah, we can make some really good time on the German Autobahns. Make some really good time. See up here, he moves out of the outside lane, going back out again. There we go. So again, you've got to drive at a speed. So the rule really is to drive at a speed to suit the conditions. That's what it all comes down to. Again, watching out for the trucks ahead, even though they're in the right lane. And everybody and people pass. It's quite common for this to happen. So 120 in typical 110 zone speeds, 110, 120 people pass. We'll see if anybody else is going to pass. We've got one car coming. We've got one. That's it on 115, 117. It's slowly gaining on us. 20. He's not going to come up any fast anytime soon. Put the foot down again. Depending on a little bit of traffic in terms of cars in the outside lane. We'll go again. So the most important thing is when you do drive at speed is to do it safely. There we go. I overtake. I move back out to the outside lane. There you go. Rest place. Same style soot. drive on the motorway. Even they can. Buzzbox be revving its tits off though. Those farts, exit. See, same thing again, you got all traffic entering the Autobahn. So again, choosing a speed to suit the conditions is key. We're only doing 120 at the moment, similar to straight-in driving speeds. A Volkswagen Golf GDI coming up behind me. Yes. This is a pretty good roll though. 35 k's to Hudson, then there we go. See, same thing again, everybody keeps out of the outside lane. So I'm going to overtake, see if I can overtake the natural Logan. We've got a couple of cars running to overtake anyway, they're moving back out. There we go, down to 100 zone. So it didn't last long. So this is another thing that a lot of people don't realise is that many German Autobahn sections have speed limits, and we're not talking about the variable ones that can default to no restriction, de-restriction and that. These are permanent 100 zones. It can vary from 100, 120, depending on the area. And that's the thing. So not this, the Autobahns here in Germany are not free for rules. You got to remember that the word Autobahn means motorway or freeway. That's the German term for that. And yeah, see how there's been doing some works around here. Turn the camera around. Yep, so this goes down to 80 kilometres an hour up here. Mandersloot, Romanian registered truck. Mandersloot.eu. Can get quite narrow when you have roadworks on like this. It really can. Roadworks can happen quite frequently here in Germany just to maintain the Autobahns and that. Very frequent occurrence. for Tornado. The one that's not keeping to his lane. A Spanish truck. That just gives you an idea of some of the roadworks that happened here in Germany. And that gives you an idea. So not everywhere is more or less flat stick. That is for certain. Now here, just keep up with other cars. Second video anyway when we get a clearer run, see if we can do another a good top speed run, see if we've got a few kilometres of road ahead of us. And that at the moment there's just too much traffic, there's just too slow fast, too many slow and fast periods. So yeah, so definitely keep you posted, so stay tuned, I'm going to have another video shortly. Peace.